Yeats actually dramatised this world of the blind person in his play on Baile Strand. A blind man there is smart enough to ride on the shoulders of a fool. And although they seem like peripheral, powerless characters, they are also the secret drivers of that plot which they narrate. The impulse-ridden Cuchulainn is like the fool. He's kind of easily misled, whereas the wily King Conchobar is guileful and very, very plotting and manipulative of necessity. The underlings parody the moment of oath-taking between Cuchulainn and Conchobar, and this actually recalls a scene in Shakespeare's Henry play, where Falstaff and Prince Hal have a similar byplay before the prince's final submission to the king. Yeats saw the clash at the centre of Shakespeare's plays as basically a clash between administrative guile and doomed complexity. So he reimagined that in the clash between Cuchulainn and King Conchobar. As he said, a wise man who was blind from very wisdom, and an empty man that thrust him from his place and saw all that could be seen from very emptiness. Yet this clash between the nobles is meaningless, and it's left to the groundlings, the blind man and fool, not only to finish the play by narrating the story to its end, but also to go and loot the royal ovens, an image through which Yeats uncannily forecasts not just the self-defeating heroics of the leaders of the Easter Rising of 1916, but also the looting of shops by the powerless, marginalised proletarian. Cuchulainn says, "'Twas you who did it, you who sat up there with your old rod of kingship like a magpie nursing a stolen spoon." "No, not a magpie, a maggot that is eating up the earth." "Yes, but a magpie, for he's flown away." "Where did he fly to?" And the blind man says, "He's outside the door." "Outside the door?" "Between the door and the sea. Conchobar, Conchobar, the sword into your heart." Cuchulainn rushes out, and the fool creeps up to the big door and looks after him. The fool says, "He is going up to King Conchobar. They're all about the young man." "No, no, he's standing still, and there's a great wave going to break, and he's looking at it. Now he's running down to the sea, but he's holding up his sword as if he were going into a fight." "Well struck, well struck." And the blind man asks, "What's he doing now?" "Oh, he is fighting the waves." And the blind man says he sees King Connor's crown on every one of them. The fool, "There, he has struck at a big one. He has struck the crown off it. He has made the foam fly. There again, another big one." And the blind man asks, "But where are the kings? What are the kings doing?" And the fool says, "They are shouting and running down to the shore, and people are running out of houses. They're all running." The blind man, "You say they are running out of the houses. There'll be nobody left in the houses. Listen, fool." The fool says, "There he is down, he is up again. He's going out to the deep water. There is a big wave and it has gone over him. I cannot see him now. He has killed kings and giants, but the waves have mastered him. The waves have mastered him." And the blind man says, "Come here, fool. The waves have mastered him. Come here. The waves have mastered him. Come here, I say." And the fool comes towards him, but looks backwards to the door. "What is it?" And the blind man says, "There will be nobody in the house. Come this way, come quickly. The ovens will be full. We will put our hands into the ovens." And they go out. So it's no wonder that Yeats can have the chorus say, "Life drifts between a fool and a blind man to the end, and nobody can know his end."